Hello and welcome. This is Ayana Lahi, and I'm so very happy that you are here with all of us today in this week's episode of Be One, Be You. We are diving into the theme, how being overly passive blocks your happiness. We're going to take off some of the seals, the coverings, some of the lids in your body today so that we can open up that energetic, dynamic field within you to be able to access that middle point between being receptive and assertive, the middle point of being super excited and being super grounded, and allowing the vibrancy of who you are, what you're here to say, what you're here to emit, like really send out the emission of your energy. Your energy has the ability to ignite others into action, ideas into manifestation, clarity into new possibilities. The way that you are aligned in yourself has the ability to make a big difference in the world. Someone who's super negative and thinks that they are the only one that exists in the world makes a huge difference in the world when they have a shift and everyone gets to see it. When they are choosing to go to the opposite end of the pole. When you live in both levels of awareness, for instance, the you that's shy, the you that is tender and sensitive, and the you that wants to break through barriers because there is a stronger voice coming through. There is a bigger presence that wants to show up. The fears come up first, can't be too big, can't speak too much about this or that. What do I do? How do I handle this? You want to embody that center point between the two opposing thoughts that you have inside of yourself. Come into that middle point. Feel it first in your body. The way that you begin to feel in your body is opening up the natural, energetic portals that are in your body. I call these portals PowerPoint centers. They're similar to your chakras that you learn about in yoga, but they go further and deeper and are more detailed in the energy system. They go deeper. They go through the layers in your energetic soul configuration in yourself. You find that when you bring your mind into any one of the PowerPoint centers, we'll choose the solar plexus. This is the center that's right underneath your rib cage, inside your body cavity, underneath the center bone of your rib cage is the xiphoid. It's this little pointy bone that you can feel, and then let your hand slide down, and you can immediately feel contact into the core of energy inside. of your solar plexus, solar sun plexus center. It is here that we learn how to shut down or to stay open. This shutdown can happen through our own fear of being judged, of not knowing how to handle the energies around you as a child and then growing up, having to open to someone else's will, the way they want things for you or for them, and leaving your own solar plexus so that the other person's energies can come in. This is one of the creators of passivity, where we are inundated and overwhelmed and we shut down in ourself. From above your head, bring in a beam of pure white light and bring it down into the solar plexus and create an ignition of light. Imagine that the sun has just risen in the morning and the sun is emerging up over the horizon. And the light from above your head coming in, the light of the universe is igniting the sun inside of you. And allow your mind to drop down into your solar plexus so that you are sitting here in this center, experiencing the light within you and receiving it. The light that's in your solar plexus then lights up your entire system of electricity within you. The currents that move through your blood, through your cells, are now all communicating to one another so that your body and your mind are working in harmony together. From here, this may sound a little silly, but it works. If you don't get it the first time, practice it for a few days. Bring your focus in between your ears, in the middle of your head, and listen to the light that is there in your solar plexus. Your mind won't know what to do, but your inner sense does. You're feeling it. You're feeling and then absorbing the light. As you absorb and feel this light from your solar plexus, now allow it to fill your entire spine. You can see your own spine enveloped in a column of white light spiraling around your spine, spiraling and invigorating your energies in your spine. And when you move your energy, when you dynamically surrender into the energies within inside of you that we are moving and opening into now, passivity dissolves. It is only our mind that is responding and that does respond to the emotional thoughts that you have that come from fear that create passivity without its counterpart of being assertive. For those of you who have experienced pushing down the anger that is most apparent once you realize after opening your energy centers that you had to become passive so you wouldn't feel the power within you, because the light that you are would have been judged at some other time in your life as being too much, too threatening, too big. Perhaps you disagreed completely with what a parent or a teacher was saying, and your lesson, your life lesson, was to speak up and speak it, say it, take action with it. What happens if you would speak up to take action, but no one listened? It goes back, circling back around to listening to yourself. And that ties into being able to receive and love yourself. Your ability to balance between your two different thoughts: I want to, I don't want to, I can, I can't. That balance point can only happen through the balance point between your energy system, that light inside of you, and your willingness to receive it, or the battle of shutting away and shutting down to feel how the exuberant energy of life is moving through you, and avoiding it, ignoring it. It imbalances you. And so it's easy to become passive because your energy centers inside are only partially open. And you hold yourself back from really being happy. And you might say, oh, I can't help it. This is what happens to me. This is how I've always been. There's no way to change this. There is. Because you might have been surrendering to the wrong powers in the universe, the powers of telling you in your own head, work harder, do more, give up yourself, sacrifice yourself, overgive. Think about the other person more. Whatever the message is that keeps you in the passive state of not breaking through into what's next and moving through what's uncomfortable. How many of you ever realized that your comfort zone was something that you had fallen into, and it was actually making you too passive? And so you riled things up, maybe created some conflict in your life, either consciously or unconsciously. Have any of you ever experienced being part of a spiritual or religious organization where everyone was pretty passive? Because that's what spiritual was. What I'm inviting you to look at, to be with all of us right now, is this isn't about aggression or being aggressive, which could be thought of as the opposite of being passive. But the opposite of passive is being aware and awakened in energetic action. You are opening from the core in yourself, where you are one with your energy. So you're not being passive, or you're not being assertive aggressive. You're not in the opposites. You have to recognize your opposites to move through them. and to then be willing to let go and to release the patterns, the behaviors, the thoughts that you follow, and choose to end following those thoughts or patterns because they keep you passive and they keep you unhappy. There's always a reason inside for not doing, not pursuing, not believing, not acting upon. So we're talking about shifting how your mind is lined up, but lining it into the energy of the light that's inside of you. And when you move through your solar plexus connection to then move into your heart, look for the light inside of your heart and receive that light. It has so much to give to you. Your heart on fire can't be passive. It helps you speak what your truth is, but to also discern when to speak and to share. You know that when you live in the center point that exists here inside of your solar plexus and heart connected. And then you want to drop your focus into the root center, the very first PowerPoint center. Look for the light within your pubic bone and tailbone. Now let's create that connection with the trio of the heart, solar plexus, and root center. Let yourself focus here and practice coming into this connection point over the days ahead and feel the difference, feel the shift in your desire and ability to be really proactive with taking care of yourself, fulfilling your commitments to yourself, to others, to work. Feel the difference of what it feels like so that you can experience growing greater happiness through being happy in each moment. So that the way that you are engaged with your life through the center meeting point within you brings you happiness. And this is one of the ingredients that you find in the Spirit Gateway's 21st Century Liberation Roadmap. That's in all of the courses and programs and trainings in the Spirit Gateways Institute. When you subscribe at my website, no charge, you are immediately a member of the Evolutionary Empowerment Global Village, and you are kept in the loop of what's happening, the latest releases, and also a free 52-week, 20-minute program each Saturday that's delivered into your inbox via video. You experience more of the Be Light meditation, Love to Be the Movement practices, and the teachings through the Original Way teachings. And I film this in some beautiful locations that I think you'll enjoy being in as you watch the video. Thank you for being here. Thank you for giving yourself these moments to awaken and open into who you truly are. Until next time, I look forward to being here with you, and I send you all my love. This is Ayana Leahy.